In the busy, dusty streets of Port Harcourt, where the sun burned hot and life was tough, lived Mr. Chukwuma, a landlord everyone feared. His three-story building, old and falling apart, was home to families struggling to survive. Chukwuma, with his big belly and shiny gold chains, walked around like a king, insulting his tenants. "You poor people," he would yell, banging on doors for late rent, his eyes full of scorn. To him, his tenants were nothing. Esther, a young nurse living on the second floor with her sick mother, got the worst of his mean words. Every month, Mr. Chukwuma would stand at her door, laughing cruelly. "You call this a job? You will rot here," he would say, knowing her small salary barely paid for food and rent. Esther bit her tongue, staying quiet for her mother's sake, but inside, she was angry. What nobody knew was that Mr. Chukwuma had a secret plan. At night, alone in his living room, he stared at his phone, excited about a website called CBEX. It promised to make him rich, double his money in a month through crypto trading. "This is my chance," he thought, dreaming of becoming a big shot, far from the poor tenants he hated. Without telling anyone, he put all his savings, $100,000, into CBEX, money he'd collected from years of rent. At first, CBEX seemed perfect. His account showed money growing every day, 1.5% more, just like they said. He pictured a big house, fancy cars, and a life without people like Esther. But soon, things went wrong. He couldn't take his money out. They charged a 20% fee to withdraw early. Worse, he had to bring in 12 new people to get his cash, a rule they never told him. Fear grew, but he kept hoping it was just a small problem. Then the truth hit hard. CBEX was a scam, a trick that stole billions of naira from Nigerians. Mr. Chukwuma's $100,000 was gone, lost forever. His calls to CBEX went unanswered, emails didn't work, and the app showed nothing but complaints from other victims. He sat in his living room, his gold chains feeling heavy, his hands shaking as he checked his phone, begging for a miracle that would not come. The man who used to act tough now looked lost. He stopped shouting insults and just sat quietly. Esther noticed first. One morning, as she left for work, she saw Chukwuma on a broken bench in the compound, staring at the ground, his shirt messy, his eyes red. The tenants started whispering, stories of a scam, of angry people breaking into CBEX's offices in Abuja. Esther figured it out, their mean landlord had been fooled. Part of her wanted to laugh. After all his cruelty, he deserved it. But watching him, she felt something else. He wasn't the big man anymore, just a broken person, hurt by his own greed. One evening, as the sun went down, she walked up to him, her heart racing. "Sir, I heard about CBEX," she said gently. "You can tell the EFCC. There might be a way to fight back." Mr. Chukwuma looked up, his eyes wild, then sad. For the first time, he saw her as a person, not just a tenant. "Fight?" he said, his voice weak. "It's all gone." Nobody knew what happened to Mr. Chukwuma, the landlord. Some said he went to Abuja, chasing his money. Others said he hid in his house, ashamed.